Pressing flowers is all about slowing down. So I hope these videos allow you to look at nature a little bit differently and learn a new craft. I'm here to help you. If you want to review like our credentials, you can look at some of the other videos or our website. We are flower pressers full time. And if you have questions about anything, just leave them in the comments and I will respond back to you. Thanks so much and happy pressing. Welcome to How to Press This. And today we are going to press Salsify, which is a notorious, fast-growing, fast-spreading, pretty deep taproot weed that's pretty invasive in our gardens. So each year we kind of go through and we're picking these out. And so I decided to press them because they actually are really, really beautiful when you press them. So first things first, you get your tools that you need for the pressing. And today I have a small pair of little scissors, my big scissors, and I always have a couple different tweezers on hand just in case if I need them. So first things first, when you pull a salsify out of the ground, you're trying to get the taproot because you don't want it to come back. I was able to manage about half of its root, so somewhat unsuccessful about that, but it was in really, really hard ground surrounded by gravel. So that's what I was able to manage. But the one at the end of the video, I'll show you has a full taproot and it presses beautifully. You'll see some striations on the root itself. But again, you'll kind of want to just lay it flat on the ground. This one's kind of hard to visualize how you want to press it. I mean, here's your main flower. So you kind of guide your fingers down and you find it is here, this one, and it's going into the main root. So you can get rid of some of this extra leaves just to kind of get out of the way so you can see what you're working with. And I'm going to try to keep some on each side. Well, let's see. You can kind of like manipulate how you want to press it. So it's, if I wanted all of these gone, you can kind of visualize just with these leaves here. Yeah, I'm going to just do one side. Alright, I kind of like that because you got a little staggeredness of the big ones, the long ones here, and some short ones here, which I kind of like. So then next step is you'll clear away some of this debris at the bottom of the root. You can do this outside or inside. So usually salsify has a lot of aphids on them, and usually the aphids are on the pod, and I can see some stuff. Yeah, there's a bunch on the underside. So these will die when you press them, but if you're a bit OCD, then you'll probably take the time to take some of them off. and give a little tap down. Always when you're pressing, you want to try to lay this flour part flat. So that'll be the most difficult part of this press. But the prep's done. Like, that's all you have to do. So let's build ourselves a little makeshift press, and we'll press it. Okay, so we made ourselves a small, well, actually a larger makeshift press. So all this is it's going to be a sandwich. So you have a piece of cardboard, then a piece of chipboard, and then you also have your 8 to 10 sheets of paper. And since this is like such a larger kind of specimen, like this wouldn't fit in my traditional wood press, which is usually size 12 by 12. So for this, we kind of just made a little makeshift press. Kind of lay out how you want these leaves to look, because that is how it's going to come out. So you got the taproot covered. This, you can do either way. I'm actually going to do it this way. If you were to lay the flour flat, like this, it would work, but for the salsify, we're just gonna lay it on its side like that. Once everything's covered, you will want to distribute some even weight all along here. What I would do is put a piece of wood, however you want to do, one piece of plywood or multiple different pieces of wood. And then I would also add some weights on here. If you have like weights for weightlifting, those would work. If you have really anything that's heavy, pavers would work wonderfully. And that's really about it. All right, here you go. So there's yellow and purple salsify. This one was purple. This is what it looked like pressing it flat. It'll be a little different from the one that I just showed you. But as you can see, I got a nice press on the root here, and you can see all these little striations at the base of it, which is really cool. And then all sorts of just texture all along this taproot. And then you have the underside of, so on this one, there was other pods on this particular flower, and I spliced off half of the ones that hadn't bloomed yet. So you could do all sorts of things. You could cut away one of these and use it in a design at a different time. You can design with just one piece. It's up to you. But this is how salsify looks after it is pressed.